What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So I want to give a shout out to Lonzo Ball, right, for having a great game against the Charlotte Hornets. And the Bulls 133 to 119 victory over the Charlotte Hornets. The Bulls improved to 14-8 on the year. They're one of the Eastern Conference best teams. Uh, and Bulls fans like myself hope that Chicago can win 50 games this year. I think they can do that, and maybe they can have a bit of a playoff run. We'll see. Now, the best players on that team, in my opinion, are Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan. Zach LaVine, despite having the case of the flu, scored 25 points. DeMar DeRozan had 28. Vucevic had 30. But Lonzo Ball had himself a hell of a game, scoring 16 points, dishing out 8 assists, and shooting 4 or 5 from 3 point range. All right. And bragging rights wise, as far as matchup against his brother, his team got the victory. You know, so he got a victory against his brother, LaMelo Ball. Now, LaMelo Ball is the better player, but Lonzo Ball deserves praise because at one point in time, this guy's career looked to be over. All right, his career looked to be over at one point in time when it looked like the Pelicans were going to get rid of him, and other teams weren't really that interested at one point in time. So when you look at all the hype that this guy had coming into the NBA, his father, ESPN, and all these other entities telling us, he's going to be this all-time great player, and it didn't help that his his father said he's going to be better than Steph Curry, he's going to be better than Michael Jordan, better than LeBron James, and all this ridiculous stuff, which we knew was cap. But when someone tells you this shit, like I make this comparison, like if someone keeps telling you, man, uh, Jersey's Burgers is the best burger you ever going to eat. I'm telling you, man, when you go to Jersey's Burgers, it's mouth watering. I'm telling you, man, they better than any place you ever been to, man. They better than any burger you have ever eaten. Any gourmet burger, Jersey's Burger is going to be even better. And then when you go there and you bite into the motherfucker and you eat it, as you're eating it, you're saying to yourself, McDonald's is better than this shit. And you're angry. Not because it's a terrible burger, it's okay, but all of the fucking hype and hoopla that people have been putting around this burger, and you spend your hard-earned money to bite into this motherfucker, and it's okay. Fuck okay at this point. You told me this was gonna, so you're gonna be more critical of that burger than in any situation where you just happen to just try it and it's okay. You didn't have any of the other shit around. So yeah, the criticism that Lonzo got was warranted based upon the hype machine that was surrounding all of it. Even though it wasn't his fault, but still. But he heard the challenge, he heard the criticisms, he knew where his career was at a crossroads at that point in time. And unlike punk ass Ben Simmons, he took the criticism, used his motivation to improve, and he did just that. The biggest improvement that we see is the adjustments that he's made in his shot. He's a much better outside shooter, which is critical. Also, he's a better foul shooter, which is, I think, almost as critical. It's very important for a point guard to be able to shoot free throws. Uh, but this year, Lonzo's shooting a career high 42% from the floor, a sizzling 44% from three, which I believe puts him in the top, I think, 5 or 6 in the NBA. 78% from the line. This is a guy that one time had a season where he shot only 45% from the line. Doesn't get there a lot, but most importantly, he's improved in his floor generalship, his decision making. He looks more confident out there. He looks more comfortable out there. And that's what hard work can do. He'll never be a perennial all star. You know, it's just not him. Um, However, you have to give him props for showing improvement. And this is what happens when hard work finally pays off for somebody. So shout out to Lonzo Ball. You know what I'm saying? I just want to give him love. You know what I'm saying? I know we've always been critical of him, man, but I do want to show him love. That's all you want is somebody to put in that work. And when you put in that work and it pays off, that's what happens. Then you start getting the praise. A lot of people just want us to just unabashedly praise people for because they just are there, even when they're fucking up and or they're not putting in the work that they should be putting in. So shout out to Lonzo Ball and shout out to Chicago Bulls.